Well, there's an old Harbor Freight 40-pound sandblaster that I was loaned. It was full of old icky sand, and I can't tell if the container or the hose was full of water because we squirted 30 feet of water for quite a while. But anyway, it's all cleaned out, and we're using the it's actually coal slag, and it's called 3060. Maybe that's why they mark it between the 30 and the 60. No, it even says 3060. Anyway, that's what's in here, a couple inches of it. It didn't come with a funnel, so I had to buy a funnel from our buddies at Tractor Supply. But anyway, it operates, and I can't figure out how to put my camera out here during sandblasting because it bounces that abrasive back and it'll scratch the lens of my camera. So I can show you what I did do. This edge here and underneath, and the stud underneath that down under, were all very much sooted and stuff from the fire. You can see a tiny bit I missed right here, but it took all of it off real nice. You can even see it took some of the paint, the overspray from the house paint job off a little bit, kind of feathered it. So it's working. I had to shake the canister several times to get it to flow, and the instructions say don't fill it more than 3/4 full. So right now it's probably an 1/8 full. That might be a contributing factor. The other thing is the input valve for air for the whole system. It might be causing it. This is just a guess. Cavitation. It's moving the air faster than the stuff can keep up. Remember, this is only 3/8 fittings through everything, so it's a little bit restrictive. But anyway, I got it working. It didn't come with a hose. It did come with the original nozzle. So the guy gave us a hose, and it's a little over 1/2 inch. I don't think it's 5/8. And it holds up fine. It's old and beat up, but we've got to go under the house through that hatch there. We got to go under there 21 feet, so we need a few feet of working. Plus, I'm going to leave this up on the deck. See the height difference between the height of the deck and this hole at the bottom there. So that's got to be 3-4 feet in altitude difference, and that's supposed to help the flow of abrasive. So we're going to try to get rid of all this soot ourselves. We're going to roll out a 30-foot tarp under there to catch it all, and then we can bring it all back out. However we figure that out, that's a second issue. But right now the house inside is smelling because it's not sealed perfectly from the outside, and it's all full of soot under there, so you can smell it in the house even though we've scrubbed everything in the house. But anyway, it's alive, it works, it's jerry-rigged. Double 1/4-inch wide clamps. It's doing okay on both locations. There's an air leak right there, so I'm going to pull that apart and retape it, and we'll do fine. I don't know what diameter that is. I think it's .144 was their 3.6 millimeter one. But it blasts a hell of a circle at high velocity. That works really well. So we'll see what happens. We're on our way. It's encouraging. Now, one of the suggestions I saw on YouTube was, if you know what a capacitor is, you take an air tank and you attach it to here. So it goes airline, tank, and to here. And this will discharge a lot more volume of air quicker than the hose can bring it. So it might keep our high velocity up, or whatever velocity we pick, it'll keep it up. Now right now I'm only testing with these light duty hoses that we use to do all the roofing here. They're super light, they're only 1/4 inch, so they restrict flow. I have some regular 3/8 hoses somewhere. I gotta go find them and test them, make sure they're okay. These are real nice because they're light and they're easy to roll up and all that stuff. So, but I'm worst casing it here. This is not ideal by a mile, this tubing, but it works. It was puking really hard. In fact, you see all that black stuff on these old windows? That's from sandblasting, or media blasting, whatever you want to call it. So that was not on there before, about half hour ago. Okay, well, that's it for now. A little informative report how we're doing. So far it's good that it's getting good volume out the nozzle. It's inconsistent. I had to shake that thing a couple times, and I'm going to get a filter dryer on here. You're supposed to put it between here and here, and you know, and I have some huge ones, I just can't find them. Moving sucks. I don't recommend it. Anyway, that's it for now. See you, bye.